We should do this. We should totally do this. So, Anya, it's good to hear about the things in the college and the friends and the clubs and the Hercules musical. I may have been slightly distracted while watching your video, but I remember most of it. What was I going to say? Oh, right! Now time to update you on my life. Hooray! I love gossip. I don't like gossip. I shouldn't like gossip, but I kind of like gossip because it's kind of fun because I don't know gossip. But when I do get gossip, it's exciting because I never get gossip. Anywho, updates. Let's see. I'm currently in my 3rd year of high school. Woo! It's been like 2 years since I made my first video. I made my first video in freshman year. It was really cool. Oh, I have a friend. She's a cool friend. She works at the Rooster Teeth. She works at Rooster Teeth. She works for Rooster Teeth. And it's really cool because I have AV class with her. And so she'll just like casually talk. I mean, she's way more into it than I am, but I still follow their YouTube channels. So she'll just casually talk about it like, yeah, these guys, and they did the thing, and they were doing the things, and I'm just like, but those are the video things, and you were there, and you edited that video. Well, she didn't edit, but you filmed that video. It's really cool, even though I'm experiencing the excitement secondhand. But you know, it's still really cool. We got a new choir director. He's really cool. However, the choir director that was new last year, that replaced the old choir director as head choir director, we do not like, because she gives us way too many rehearsals. We do not like her one bit. And then Model UN! I went to my first conference and my second conference within 2 weeks! My first conference one weekend and my second conference the next. It was very stressful. And right, and we got a fishy. Okay, let me explain. All of the people in Model UN were either seniors or juniors. We had one sophomore, but she quit, and 0 freshmen at all, and we were panicking because that meant that the club was going to die. We don't want the club to die. But in a stroke of pure luck, a few weeks into school, one morning while we were just going about our business, we saw something out of the corner of our eye. I keep using the royal we. It was a group that I sit with. Anyway, there was this kid, and he was wearing a suit. And so our gut reaction immediately was, that kid's wearing a suit. Let us bring him into the cult of Model UN. And so we brought him over, and he was totally awesome. And now he's our fishy, and he brought other fishies, and he's going to inherit the club. And we decided that he's going to inherit the club because he's kind of a mini version of the guy who's president now. It's really cool. I do a thing. You don't know that I do the thing. I never told you that I do the thing. Here's the thing that I do. So, there's a thing that I used to do. And it's that the area around my stomach is kind of sensitive, but not like, oh, that's sensitive. Like people will poke me in my stomach and I will squeak at very high. And it's kind of annoying and painful for people to listen to. So I try not to do it. So I try to tell people, but I can't really help it. So I try to tell people not to do it. And for the longest time, they didn't listen to me. And so throughout freshman year, people kept doing it. But a little bit into sophomore year, I got kind of sick. And so people, and the squeaks that used to be, now went instead. And so people stopped doing it because it was even more unpleasant to listen to. And so, from about halfway through sophomore year to just today, people had it had almost completely stopped. Nobody poked me in practically a year. The only time I squeaked was when people accidentally surprised me, or this, that, and the other, but never on purpose. But then, today, this guy this guy I know, he used to be the worst offender, but then he stopped because it started being very unpleasant and sounding less like a whistle tone and more like a dying cat. But then, today, he did it twice in one day. After all lunch and once after school, he does the thing, and I don't know why he does the thing, and I flipped him off for it. Now it occurs to me that I flipped that one guy off more than I think anybody else I know, 20-fold. I don't know whether to be concerned at my behavior or concerned that I'm friends with such a jackass.